Hey guys, DV here. I got another Lightworks tutorial for you. This one is on importing and capturing footage for your videos. So we're going to go ahead and start a new project, which you can consult our last video for information on changing the settings and setting up a new project for more detailed information. So the first tool we're going to look at in the toolbox is the capture or record tool. So we can click on that. Now we can choose the device or the input method by selecting either one of these that we've used in the past, or by adding a new one. So we're going to go ahead and add a new one, which is done by simply adding a new name. So say we decide DV Cam this time, and then we can go under here and select custom, or we can choose one of these presets for a microphone or some kind of camera, whatever you'd like. So you can go ahead and select one of these. Like I'm going to say, let's see, I'm going to input from this today, I think, or actually DV Cam would do that. That messaged my name too, which is kind of funny. And then you can choose video output, control some of these different options, such as let's see which ones have it. Maybe one of the microphones. Well, some of them you can choose your audio and video outputs and the audio output number. But we're just going to save this as which is that, and then we have the video output as well there. So then we can go ahead and click on Do It. And then it's going to open up a new window which has some different information about connections, which like 1394 is FireWire, or there's an SDI connection. Now I don't actually have a device connected, as you'll find out in a couple minutes, because the only cameras I have at the moment are a hard drive one, which is AVC HD and doesn't support FireWire, and I have the T2i, which is a memory card camera, of course, and doesn't need to be captured from. So you can choose, again, your connection type, some different options down here. And then you can choose the labels, which make it easier for you in post to organize your media and put everything together. So once you've got the settings that you desire, you can go ahead and click on Close. Top there, you come over here, you can choose your video format, which is a number of options for PAL, NTSC, widescreen formats, HD, 2K, 4K, I believe is at the bottom, well, depending on your import source, of course. And then you also have the compression type, you can change that, your file types as well. Your destination drive, and then the recording type, manual or voiceover, whatever. And then you can choose your audio or video tracks. You can turn them off as you please. And then you can either click on standby to do this later, or you can go ahead and click on record to capture from your device. So if we go ahead and click on that, I get a message, of course, because I don't have anything connected. But if you have something connected, it's going to start to record, and it'll have a record window open up for you. So we're going to go ahead and click on close for that. And then I'm going to show you the second tool, which is the import from, say, files, folders, or hard drives. So to get started, you can go up to the top here. You see there's some shortcuts to your desktop to document folders. But where I'm interested in doing right now is from the local hard drives. The C drive is my OS drive, and then I have 3 secondary drives which have all my video files on them. As you can see, they're getting pretty much filled up, considering some of these are 2 terabyte drives. So if I go ahead and click on hard drive 4, I can go under my video folder. And then I'll go under the seeking trailer, and I'll scroll down to find my T2i file types, and we go ahead and start importing those. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. And now, say I forgot to add one of the files that I wanted. You go ahead down here on the left-hand corner, at the bottom there, select Choose, and then I can scroll down and select the one that I'd like to import. So I think I want to import 47, okay, and 48. And then, if I wanted to check and see what 49 was before I imported it, I can go select that so it's highlighted blue and click on Preview. And it's going to open up a small preview window, which is going to have kind of the video. Oh, this might have been from the Eclipse. I'm not even sure. But anyway, you have that there. And then you can go ahead and close that window, or you can just select the other ones you like, and it'll just become an empty window. Now you can click on OK when you have it all set. And then you can select them all by simply selecting that, which is the check all button, and then that'll select them all for import. You can choose some of the different options for format depending on your media type, and then of course the encoding options, which I usually select copy local, so I'm not actually changing the original footage or file types, but you can also choose create link or transcode, and then when you do that, you can also usually select your video types, the import method, the compression types as well, and then of course your file type as well. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to copy local so I don't accidentally screw anything up. Now there's also some options up here that you can choose as far as the window is concerned, and some of those options as well. But we're not going to go into those right now. But you can feel free to explore those on your own. And if you have any questions, of course, we'd be happy to answer those. Now, say I didn't want to actually import 2541. Say I decided that that's not the file I wanted. I can either import it and delete it, or I can just uncheck that box there, and it will not import them. So once I've got everything set, I can go ahead and click on Start, and it's going to begin importing every video file that I have selected in the previous window. As you can see, it's extracting the audio channels, it's gathering the video files. And now this is going to take a couple of seconds, and this is where having the extra couple gigabytes of RAM or a faster hard drive or processor is really going to be something that's very useful for you to speed up the process. But nevertheless, it only takes a couple of seconds, probably about 20, and I have some pretty decent sized HD files here. And now, of course, it's going to open up your import box with all the tiles for all your different videos that you've selected to import. And now there's a number of things you can do with this, including organizing it into bins, and then those bins into racks. But I'm not going to go into that in this tutorial. Make sure you check out our next one, which is coming in just a few days. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope these are helping. Let us know if you have any suggestions, and we're going to be continuing our series throughout the week. Thanks, guys.